broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, we will be starting in just a couple of minutes. We want to give everyone who signed up a chance to join us. Okay, I think we're going to get started. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. My name is Liz Favola, and I am the Product Sales Manager in Montgomery. With me tonight are Aurora Orozco, Product Sales Manager in Pleasantville, and Marianne Brell, Product Sales Manager in New City. It's been a great cookie season, thanks to our excited Girl Scouts, their energetic parents, and you, their enthusiastic leaders in cookie chairs. But all good things must come to an end. Here are the things we want to be sure you know so you can close out your sale. Next slide, please. First, we want to let you all know that we will stop for questions, so please type them in as you go. And we are recording the webinar so that we can put this on our website for your reference. Next slide, please. Cookie season isn't quite ready to wrap up. We just want to get you prepared. We still have a couple of days left, and here are some suggestions for girls who want to continue selling. Next slide, please. Gather all those goal-getter orders and put an order into the cookie cupboard for pickup through May 17th. Please remember that we also have our Booth Bonanza contest going, and troops can pick up cookies until Friday. Next slide, please. Here is a quick checklist. We will see more about all these topics later, but first, a little reminder. We've been getting a lot of calls from customers who are upset because they haven't received their digital cookie in-person delivery cookies. So if you can send a quick message to your troops just to remind them that they need to get these cookies into the hands of their customers as soon as possible. Next slide, please. The ACH Sweeps have already begun. The first was done on May 3rd, covering about 30% of the balance owed. The second will be this Friday and will cover another 30%. The final ACH on May 31st will be the total balance owed. Emails were sent out today from Council Finance detailing the amount being withdrawn on Friday. The membership bonus, which everyone is asking about, for girls who registered early bird last year and participated in the Nuts and Mag sale with at least one item, will be sent to troops via a separate ACH transaction in the summer. And now we turn to Marianne for eBuddy Live.
Hi, everybody. I'm sorry. It's always scary to get up to this part when we're going to change screens, and I'm getting there. So today you'll see, right now you should be able to see a screen that says eBuddy, and it shows demo, demo, demo all over it. And that's because eBuddy has a demo screen that we can use, and I don't want to mess up anyone's order, so I'm going with the demo screen so we can look at that. So I have this troop. I should have started on the initial order screen for this troop. And this is where you can see how many boxes the girls ordered and how many gift of caring boxes they have. And whatever boxes were left over, that's what's here at the bottom, after eBuddy cased up the troop's order. And in this, this is not the troop. I'm going to show you a different troop. This is a different troop that after their order was cased up, their G of C was they had so many gift of caring cookies that these leftover boxes were not enough boxes for them to give to their charity. So here they had 45 boxes donated, but in the end, they still needed 11 boxes. So if on your screen, your initial order screen, if you have a minus over here in your total column, that means you still need to get cookies to fulfill your gift of caring need. And actually here, just since it's appearing, it says down here in eBuddy, I think this is helpful in eBuddy when you're putting in your order, it tells you when people order, when people order name varieties like Thin Mints, they appear in your order automatically. Rounding up to cases gives you a few extras for gift of caring, but even without rounding, you need 11 more. So this message down here at the bottom of eBuddy on your initial order screen is actually to you. It really is a little email to you telling you you need 11 more. So that's just an aside, really. But I want troops to look at that and make sure they've ordered enough cookies, because in this case, this troop took $4 for 45 boxes, and sometimes people end up with more money than they don't understand why they have more money. This could be exactly why they have more money, because the troop didn't order enough cookies yet to fill their gift of caring need. Okay, so I'm going to go over to the transactions screen to show you that if you needed those 11 boxes, you could still get them from the cupboard, and you could go to transactions and then add a transaction and order 11 boxes. Order 11 boxes there. Let's see, there we go. And save. I didn't choose, I have to choose a pickup time, and I have a date and a time. I have to do that, and then I save, and there we go. I didn't do that. My screen is blocked. Here we go. I like that eBuddy gives us messages for all the different things that could come up along the way. There we go. You cannot change a transaction if you put a transaction in, but the product salespeople can. So if you need help on that, do give us a call. We would like you to look at your transactions screen, though, because if you've used that during this season, you should check and make sure, are the boxes I ordered that are showing here, are they ones I actually did order? Certainly, we make some mistakes in the cupboard, but you need to look at this and make sure everything that council is saying was a transaction your troop made appears here. Or if the numbers are right. Someone emailed us today to say, I got boxes, not cases. So do review your transaction screen as one of your final steps. So the girl orders the girl orders screen is the most important screen for this time of year. I'm going to go to a different troop here just because they have a lot of different boxes here. So on the girl orders screen, you can see down at the bottom, there's 200 boxes that this troop got, probably for booth sales and perhaps other goal getters. We'll look at their transactions. Okay, they have one where they came and got a case for something, and then the other is a lot of cases probably for booth sales. So this troop has 200 boxes left that were not accounted for. No girl got credit for these boxes that the troop got. And so we want kids to get the right rewards. And how would you do that? How would you update that? You know, I'm going to go to this. I see. Okay, I'm sorry. So how would you update that? You'd click on a girl who participated in the booth sale, and you would click this add trans for that add a transaction for Aaliyah, and you could add more boxes. I'm going to add that she had 8 boxes at the booth sale of $4 boxes, and there also is a column for $5 boxes, and just for fun we'll put in 3 boxes there. Then I go over to the OK section and save, and that saves for Aaliyah. Oh, I forgot to put in, I'm back in that transaction. I forgot to put in, this was the day we were at Stop and Shop. And I can click OK. So there's all the information that I need to record for Aaliyah. Over here, these are all dollars and what the girls owed. Here, when I put those boxes in for the booth sale, now it says she owes 47 boxes. Well, the troop collected that money, so I'm telling you right now that council doesn't use any of these numbers, but if your troop elects to use these numbers, you would put in down here 47 to balance the books so that it shows she doesn't owe anything for a transaction the troop collected the money for. So I'm going to show you that again. I'm going to go, I'm sorry, oh my goodness, I'm click happy. I was on Aaliyah, and when I finished with her, I could have done what I did, click back up here at girl orders, but I can also use a pull down there and go to Elena. So we're going to do the same thing for her. There was a booth at Smith's, and we sold 12 boxes there. I want to make sure kids get 12 boxes if I can, if we have those boxes, because that will get an automatic booth patch for girls. If you look on the cookie order card, if you get sell 12 boxes at the booth sale, girls get a patch. So I would pay attention to that. And eBuddy knows that it will add cookie booth $4 boxes, cookie booth $5 boxes. So if there were 6 and 6, the girl would still get a patch. So it's important to update this girl orders until you have no balance down here. So give kids credit for selling the boxes because the troop had the cookies. Girls should get rewarded for them. And this screen is important for girl rewards. Do we have any questions?
Yes. Someone is asking, what if cookies were ordered through DOC during the post-initial order period? Do these boxes need to be added to the girl order screens? And the answer is yes. Only the in-person delivery cookies need to be added. The donations and the shipped orders do not.
Thank you for bringing that up, Liz, because in this demo site, there are no DOC digital orders that load in here, so I couldn't show that. But let's see if I can show. Can you name a troop, Liz, that maybe I could put in? I'm sorry, this is the demo site. I don't have the other eBuddy site open to show that when you have a digital order for a girl, it shows in the money as negative dollars. What were you going to say, Liz?
I didn't know if you wanted to open up eBuddy and show them that.
I'll see if I can. Perhaps you can go to the next question. I'll see if I can do that.
Where do we include the goal getter boxes? You would include these on the same transaction screen that we just did in girl orders. You would add a transaction for her, and you can put on the comment goal getter, just like you would do for a booth or digital cookies after the initial order, that's where you would put those in. I have a parent who did not include their digital cookie girl delivered cookies in their initial order. Can I take these cookies from my booth cookies to fill the order? Yes, you can. You can take those cookies from there. Just make sure that you assign those cookies to her in the girl orders tab. I'm not sure. Someone's asking what column they would use for their digital cookie in-person delivery orders that came in after initial. And these, you would use the cookie other for the $4 boxes and special other for the $5 boxes.
I think I'll show that on the screen.
Okay.
Let me just get back to that because I got to a live screen to show what the negative dollars looks like. So on the girl orders screen, for if you had goal getters or if you had digital cookies, girl delivery orders, I would put them in the cookie other $4 column or the special other $5 column, depending on which kind of cookies it was. And on the live eBuddy screen, this is someone's actual troop. Right here is a digital deliver, so that's a girl delivery order, and you see no boxes show when you've got a digital order. Just the dollars show. So when there's a negative 65, that means the troop got $65 for an order, but no cookies were assigned to the girl because unfortunately digital cookie, as Liz said, reports into eBuddy the dollars for in-person deliveries, but no boxes. It also reports into eBuddy the donated boxes, which troops don't have to do anything. It's in eBuddy. Let's see. Can I show you this on this troop? Here, this troop had a donated box. It's reported in there. That's counted toward the girl. And the shipped boxes are automatically loaded into here. But the in-person delivery boxes, like this order right here, the boxes are not recorded in eBuddy, so you want to put them in there. Your troop is not charged anymore for those boxes because here's $21 that your troop got, but there's no boxes to balance that.
And that comes up to one of the questions that says, how do we account for the money for the digital cookie girl delivered orders? You don't have to do anything because the money is already accounted for in eBuddy. Okay, next question.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say that if we were to look at the sales report, it shows any monies that came in on this troop, any monies that came in. So there's the $21 paid to council, and there's no boxes to balance that.
Okay. Next question is, the donated cookies that are listed in DOC, is that different from op-drop cookies? No, they are not different. They are op-drop cookies. I have a parent that did officially register for me to enter her initial order in eBuddy, so I entered her order in our booth order. How do I give her credit for the boxes she sold, not at the booth, but technically in the initial phase?
You do the same thing.
Do you want to answer that?
Yeah, you do the same thing. You just go to girl orders and click on the girl name, and you could put in, I'm clicking at a transaction over here. Maybe you would type in original order, something that for you, if you were to look at this in the future, you would know that Amy's order was late, and just put in whatever the boxes are there so that she gets credit for those sales.
She just wanted to clarify that the parent did not officially register her daughter in time. That's why she didn't have the initial order. But she still participates in the sale, and you could just add her transaction here on this girl orders tab.
And
stay on this tab, Marianne.
Excuse me?
I wanted you to stay on this slide right now because someone wants to know the difference between the special column and the $4 column.
Okay, so cookie other is a $4 column, and specialty other is a $5 column. Is that what I should be pointing out?
Yes,
That's
and those
all.
are used for the in-person delivery cookies, for goal-getter cookies, for any type that's not booth. Okay, do I have to enter every booth sale with every girl we did them with, or can we add all the booths together?
Totally up to you. If you want to group them, that's fine. You just want to account for the boxes for the girls. If you wanted to keep track of how many you sold, some people really want to know, have all of their results in here because you can look at this next year, but it doesn't matter to us. We just want you to be sure you have accounted for your boxes so kids get what they're entitled to reward-wise.
Marianne, are you able to go to a live eBuddy?
Yes?
Okay, for the next question, can you go to the dashboard? Someone's asking, is there a way for us to determine, and scroll down to the bottom,
Okay.
is there a way for us to determine the correct girl to assign the digital cookie order to within eBuddy without asking the parent?
Yes, there's a couple of places. Liz, you're going to talk to that, or should I?
Well, I wanted you to show that on the dashboard, you can see, when you scroll down to the bottom, all the girls that participate in digital cookie who had orders for in-person delivery. And this is where you'll see what their totals are. And Marianne will show you another place that you can look.
Right, so that's one place. And also you can go over to reports. And at the bottom here is girl delivery, varieties only by girl. And this is helpful for another reason. Okay, so I'm clicking on Excel. I'm clicking OK. When this opens, it looks weird, but you click on the tab at the bottom. And here are those two girls we saw on the front, Layla and Tori, sold, and here's their results. This can also be helpful because in here are dates, and all these girls' sales were all within the initial order time. But if you had girls who sold late, you could see that they may not, that could be the girl who didn't deliver her cookies. If there's something here that says March 27th, it didn't go into your initial order, and maybe she needs cookies to deliver because you didn't even know that she had an additional digital cookie sale. So here you go with the totals, and this is just helpful. If you clicked enable editing, it totals up what you needed for that. So that's a helpful report. eBuddy has a lot of reports. If you poke around, you might find new reports that you'll find helpful. Oh, sorry. Okay. How are we, Liz? Have any other questions?
It's good. The last question right now is, will this webinar be posted to YouTube? It'll be posted on our website. We hope maybe tomorrow or the day after, and you will be able to view it at your convenience. And that's it for questions right now. We can move on.
Thank you. Then we're going to switch over to Aurora, if I can find that. There we go. Okay, let me click through.
Yep.
Okay, Aurora.
Okay. Hey, hello, everybody. Well, now we come to final rewards. But it's the most exciting for the girls. They love their rewards. Of course, the troops get the profit and the girls get their wonderful rewards. Okay, the final rewards, calculated on boxes so listed in eBuddy. Girl orders tab details boxes for each girl. And we're going to be shipping to Service Unit Cookie Chairs around mid-June. Next screen, please. Next one, please. Okay. The rewards are pictured on the back of the ordered card as we saw before. The rewards are cumulative, so that means that we count from cookie number 1 to the last cookie that the girl sell. For example, if the girl sells, let's say 200 boxes total, the girl will receive the thin patch, the phone ring stand, or leopard slip mask, the 200 plus number bar, the super seller patch, and the creative caddy, or the $5 for do-si-do. That is a choice. Also, the raining cookie umbrella, or they can choose the $10 do-si-do. Next screen, please. And if a girl has 12 boxes credited to her for a boot sale, she gets that patch. Also for GOC, she needs to sell 12 boxes. For the girls to get the Cookie Techie patch, they have to sell 50 boxes in digital ordering. Next screen, please. Do-si-do. This year, as last year, Do-si-do went, well, this year it went up to $25 for selling 110 boxes. Before, we used to call it cookie credits. Do-si-do is still good for 3 years and can be used to register for new membership year, for camping, for the shop, for any Girl Scout program, for gold or silver award expenses. The account number will be emailed to each girl at the end of the cookie sale, so tell all your parents to be in the loop for this email. It can go to junk, but we have a lot of parents that, because they're not aware of this, they're still waiting in the mail for the cookie card, and now we're just doing the email. So please let them know about this. Okay, and we're going back to Marianne with the body again. Marianne?
Okay, now I'm just trying to switch back to my eBuddy Live, my eBuddy demo. So after you've updated your Girl Orders tab to make sure all the cookies are accounted for, giving girls credit for the sales, you're going to go over to the Rewards tab. There's eBuddy reminding me to save. Okay, so I'm going to the Rewards tab. And already you've done your initial rewards order. This time of year, we're going to the final rewards order, and we're clicking Fill Out. So here are all the girls in the troop. I did one already. So look at this. It says it's done. I did Elena, and hers is done. So that the type changed, which is kind of cool that it's green. No work needed. But what you're going to do on the rewards tab is click on each girl, and here, Aaliyah, she is getting the theme patch, and she has earned 75. She sold 75 boxes. So we have to make a choice. Does she want the phone ring or the sleep mask? She wants the phone ring, and then I click Submit Girl Order, and then we go back to that screen, so the first 2 girls are done. This time of year, if not earlier, you need to connect with the kids and make sure you know which thing they want. So let's see, I think Sydney sold a lot. Sydney sold a lot, and the girls want a choice. So here you need to know what they want, and right here it's either an item or do-si-do, and it's good to know before the final deadline, which is May 20th, it's good to know that they want do-si-do and not the stuff. So, or they want the stuff and not do-si-do, so that you make the right selection. I know this girl wants the umbrella because she wants the umbrella with the Samoas and trefoils printed on it. So I'm going to go ahead and submit her order. So there we go. It says, don't forget to submit your troop order if it's now ready. And I know for sure that if you aren't done, eBuddy gives you a message also. So we're going to submit that girl order. And we have one more girl, Susanna. And we're going to click a few choices. That umbrella was a popular item. Submit girl order. And now everyone's green. Raina had a small order, so I'm just going to click her to show you. She's getting the theme patch, and you're going to submit her girl order to her. Then we're going to go back to the troop, and we are going to submit the reward order, and you're done. I did get an email today from someone who made the wrong selection, and your service unit cookie chair can help you if you made a wrong selection or you submitted and you shouldn't have. Connect with your service unit cookie chair. because they can help you. So now you could click on each girl and see what she's supposed to get. Those are the things she's going to be getting. And now I think we're up to questions again, Liz.
Okay, so we had a number of questions asking when the do-si-do emails would go out, and we do not have an exact date. Last year they went out the week of June 11th, but we're hoping to get them out earlier. They probably will not be sent out by May 31st in time for the early bird registration, but we're trying to come up with a solution for that for troops who want to use those do-si-dos to pay for membership. But I don't have all the details on that yet, so look out for an email from us about that. So those were a lot of questions about that, and people just wanted to confirm that they needed to put in-person delivery orders and not op-drop or shipped that were done online.
Okay, so let's just reiterate that, Liz, that if you got digital donations, you do nothing because it automatically loaded into eBuddy. I think I'll go back to that one girl's screen. If they were donated, I'm sorry, I'm just getting to her. So shipped boxes automatically loaded. Don't do anything with that from digital. And donated boxes automatically go into eBuddy. It's already in the girl orders. The ones you must enter are the girl delivery boxes. You have to add the boxes in so the girl gets credit for having sold those. Back to you, Liz.
Someone's asking, do we have to mark how many boxes each girl contributed to the gift of caring? And the answer is yes, because otherwise you would see on the girl orders tab that you still have a balance, or that difference line on the bottom of your screen, that you have cookies that still need to be assigned to girls. And you had payment for those cookies, so they should be assigned to the girl who gave you the payment. Someone's asked, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
One other thing, which is we were saying that to get a gift of caring patch, the girls needed to get credit for selling 12 op-drop boxes. But it's really, if there were 6 in the op-drop column and 6 in the GFC column, the girl collected for 12 boxes, she would get the patch. eBuddy will add op-drop and GFC together to see if a girl has 12 donated boxes. On to you, Liz.
Okay, let's see. DOC delivered during the initial order phase should have been accounted for in the initial order. Yes, it should have been accounted for in the initial order. But if it was not, you can still add it in the Girl Orders tab. And I don't see another question right now.
We are having a few people come in and tell us they did not realize they needed to order the digital cookies. So cupboards still have cookies. And if you need cookies, the cupboards are still open for a few more days. So you want to be sure everybody has what they're supposed to have.
I want to go to the next question. I want you to go to eBuddy Live.
Okay.
The question is, for the DOC Girl Delivered, how do we know which types of cookies to assign to those negative payments? Okay. And you can do that in 2 sections, which we showed a little while ago, which were on the dashboard of eBuddy. You can scroll down to the bottom, and you will see all the girls who have in-person delivery orders. So you can match those up. And then Marianne also showed that in reports, you can run a report for DOC orders, and you'll see when they were placed and for which girl they were, they belonged to. I'm trying to follow the next question. We have op-drop boxes that haven't been dropped off yet. To confirm, these have to be separated from booth sales. Do you want to answer that?
I'm not sure I know what she's asking, but maybe you're asking in the reporting on the Girl Orders tab. If you have donated boxes, you know, I'm not sure if that's what you're asking or not.
I don't know.
If you're asking,
Oh, she said yes.
okay, so for donated boxes, if there are enough, if a kid sold 12 donated boxes, then you want to be sure she's got credit for that in the girl orders. And sometimes kids get to that donated level because they participated in a booth sale and there were a lot of donations. So you can spread the donations around because there were a lot donated at a booth sale. So you could put some of those in that donated column if they were sold at a booth sale. I'm still not sure, Liz, that I'm answering the person.
I think so, because she's asking now if that's for a purpose of a patch. And yes, if
Yes.
they sold at least 12 op-drop or gift of caring boxes, then they would get a patch for that. Someone's asking if last year's do-si-do were emailed or a card was mailed, and it was emailed for the first time last year in 2018, and we will continue that again this year.
It's very portable. You don't have to worry where the card is. Usually mom's shopping with her daughter and it's right there. So we could get it faster to you, and as I say, it's portable.
I put the DOC in the initial order. Do I still have to assign it now? No, you do not, because you already did that in the initial order. You would only have to assign orders that came in after the initial order was put in. What happens if you didn't get an email last year for the do-si-do? Please call customer care tomorrow morning at 855-232-4744, and we will make sure to get the email resent out to you. Next question.
You don't have to do it in the morning. You can do it sometime.
Troop-to-troop transfers. I obtained cookies from another troop.
Let me show
into
how
my
to do
troop.
that.
I want to initiate the transfer into my troop. Within the transactions tab, do I select add product since I'm trying to add the quantity to my troop? And you're going to show that, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing to be showing. So I went to the transactions tab, and it's from one troop to another troop, 40038. That's the other troop I have. I'm just going to put in today's date. And I'm going to say I got a case of, so I am taking this case and I didn't check to see if it's there. Let's see what happens. This case to the other one. So I am removing a product for me. I'm going to make sure that there's a case of Samoa's there, of Savannah Smiles. Yes. So I'm going to click on that and make sure that's moving it from my troop, which is 4033, to 40038. And so I said, okay. And so it is, whereas these other covered transactions are positive numbers, here's a negative number. And so it's removing it from my troop. And then let's go over to the, I'm sorry, I forgot to save. Always have to save. Now I'm going to go to the other troop I transferred it to, and I'm in transactions. And here it shows second party is 40033. So this case of cookies came from the other troop. And doing that is a good thing because now those 12 boxes are in troop 40038, and they have a girl who sold those boxes. So she should be getting credit for those in girl orders. And now that they're there, the money transferred over, if we looked at sales report, the financial responsibility came over because I clicked on sales report, and here are those 12 boxes. So the responsibility for paying for them went from troop 40033 to the other troop. And now here it is on their sales report that the other troops sent those boxes over. And correlating with that, here's the sales report from the other troop showing those boxes came out. And they don't owe for them anymore. Any other questions, Liz?
Yes. Someone wants us to explain the cookie exchange, which I guess we have to do in the eBuddy Live.
Yeah. Cookie exchange, I called it it's an electronic scratch pad. So this troop did not use it. It was up to a troop if they wanted to use it. But that was meant to be a place that a troop could post boxes that they had that they wanted to move along. Maybe they had extra boxes from initial order. Maybe they made a mistake, but they would want to exchange them with another troop. It looks like that service unit did not use that too much. I'm going to look in a different place.
Try Montgomery.
Okay, I kind of thought this service unit did. Oops. Okay. But I'll go to Montgomery.
I think they did. Not that, yes.
If not, Greenberg Elmsford did.
Okay. Okay, so this troop, wow.
They didn't have any cookies, but the other people in the service unit did.
Okay, so you want to explain that, Liz, since it looks like you've...
So if you click on, you say, oh, I want some Samoas. I click on Samoas to see who has Samoas available. And I see that Kim has 64 boxes available, and I can either email her, well, I guess email her. We don't have her phone number here.
Right there.
And
here we
let her know that I am interested in some of those 64 boxes. And then you would do a troop-to-troop transfer in the Transactions tab. Let's see if there's any more questions.
So that was helpful, that if you were walking around and someone said to you they wanted Samoas, you could get them right within your service unit if everyone were participating in this, or some people were. You could just look and see, oh, I can get Samoas there. I don't have to go to the council office. I can get them within my service unit. Or I don't have to go to a cupboard and get them within my service unit. This was not an automatic thing, though. So if Kim had 64 boxes, if you got 6 from her, she needed to subtract 6 from her number in eBuddy so that the next person would see she had 6 fewer boxes. And Liz is probably answering someone. She's talking.
I did. It was someone who wants us to look at her troop, and I told her to please call me tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we done with live?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll answer more questions if I can.
Okay. So Aurora, you're back.
Okay, now we're going to go to Operation Cookie Drop. Did you ever wonder where all those cookies are going to go? Well, about half of them go to our special day, the loading day. That's going to happen on June 1st from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. We will have the cookie delivery. Then at 10 o'clock, we will have the ceremony. That's the next screen, Marianne, please. And the address is 2 Dana Road in Valhalla. Also, the whole information is in the website. So cookies get recached by our girls. So if the cookies are like all mixed, the girls love to organize the boxes. And some young soldiers and sailors are there. They helping the girls. They take pictures with the girls. Some few troops bring stickers, and they can just use them. We have also a little stand where the girls do thank you notes for the soldiers, and they write thank you, and they have stickers, and they have stamps, and they love it. It's a great, great experience. So if you can go, you don't have to go as a troop. You can come as a parent with your Girl Scout, or you can bring a few of your girls. it's like the icing to the cake. It's the end of the sale, and it's very rewarding to be there and to enjoy a great day. The girls love to see that all their donations are being donated to the soldiers, and everybody gets very excited. So it's a lot of fun. They have crafts, and it's really, really great. So the loading for the cookies, some of them go to Maryland, where they're loaded into the military ships and sent to the Middle East. So basically, that is the great day, the end of the cookie season. And the rest goes to honor flights, to Fleet Week, to hospitals, to Fort Dix. So we don't use all of them for the Middle East, but we also use half of them for our soldiers that are still here in the United States. So any up-drop questions, ladies and gentlemen?
People were asking if they can bring op-drop cookies to council offices, and I said yes.
Yes.
And if they can't make it, and some wanted to know if they needed to RSVP to participate, and you do not. And I don't have the question is, what is the last day to drop off at council?
I was
Well,
going
I
to
would
jump
say-
in on that.
The day before the event.
Okay.
And
Okay.
honestly, in my office in New City, it's better to get them here before the day before, because I asked some volunteers to help move the cookies from here to Valhalla. And it's better if it's not just Friday that they're picking up.
Well, yes, the sooner the better, but in Pleasantville, we will take them until one day before the event. But we recommend that at least once in your cookie life, you go and attend the event, because it's really, really amazing.
And what's amazing also, I think, is that the kids can see everyone's doing it, and this is what it looks like to donate. It's real.
Any other question about up-drop or any other questions?
Not right now. I think I've answered all the questions.
Okay.
We'll
So
give it a
anyway,
minute to see if anybody's typing.
But if you have any questions that you cannot remember right now, that you don't think about them, but when we finish, you say, oh, how come I didn't ask this question? You can always call us tomorrow, email customer care. We will be very happy to answer your questions.
And I think
Okay.
we'll give
We're
it
getting
another
thanks.
minute or two just to see if there's any other questions.
Yep.
Who would like to sing?
Not tonight. Okay, so if we don't have anything else, I just want to say thank you very much for joining us tonight. It was a great pleasure for us. The girls enjoyed the sale. We enjoyed the sale. We hope you did, but we're ready for summer. So thank you very much, and have a good night, everybody.